In this first video, we're going to create our first program, the Hello World program, using the attached file to help us. The first thing we need to do is click on File and then New Project. In the category column, make sure that Java with Maven is selected and then select Java Application. Make sure you give your project an appropriate name. I'm going to call mine Hello World. And you'll notice down at the bottom in the package field, it mirrors the name of the project name. Now this is optional. If you leave that field blank, NetBeans will create a default package for you. For the first part of this video, I'm going to select all of the text in the text file, and I'm going to replace all of the text in the editing window with that text. Now you'll see that there's a couple of errors that we have to deal with. The first error we're going to take a look at is in line 1 of our code. We can see that the copied text had a package name of Hello World app, and our package name in the program that we created is just Hello World. We also see that on line 12 that there's a problem with the class. The copied text had a class of hello, and the class in our project that we created is Hello World. So we're going to need to correct those two errors before we can continue. Let's deal with the package name first. If you hover over the error indicator, you can see a short description as to what the problem is, and if you click on the indicator, you'll get some suggestions on how to correct this. In this case, we're going to say rename the package to Hello World instead of Hello World app, the same as the package name in our file. Now you can see that our code has been changed to package bates.helloworld, the same as the package name in our project. Next, let's take a look at the problem with the class name. From the copied text, we can see that the class name is hello, but the class name from our project mirrored the project name, which was Hello World. When we click on the error indicator this time, NetBeans suggests that we rename the class file instead of changing the text in our code. You'll see that NetBeans has now renamed our class from Hello World to just Hello, matching the code from the text file. Now that we've corrected all the errors in our code, we can right-click on the project name and select Clean and Build. Finally, we can run our program. When we execute the program, we can see that there's an error. The error message we're getting is that the program could not find or load the main class. Now this is probably because we renamed the main class from Hello World to Hello. So we can solve that by right-clicking on the package and selecting Property, which is way down at the bottom, not on the screen, and then selecting Run. We can now browse for the main. The program has found it, select it, and now we should be able to run our program without any problems. This time, let's see if we can use the text file by copying and pasting parts of the text to create the program without using the error checking built into NetBeans. We're going to start off by creating a new project. You'll see that I can't name this Hello World because I already have a project named Hello World, so I'm going to call this Hello World 2. I'm going to start by cleaning things up a little bit. I'm not going to change the package name. I'm going to leave that as Hello World 2. I am going to copy the import text. I also like the way the comment or the documentation is for the beginning, so I'm going to copy that and paste that in as well too. Now, I'm not going to change the public class Hello World 2, but you'll notice that in the text file, the public class not only has the class name, but also has extend JFrame. So I'm going to add that in as well too. Now we're going to copy all of the text that's inside of the class in our text file and paste it into our editor in the Hello World 2 class. Now it's time to take a look at the errors that are being thrown. The first one we're going to take a look at is the bracket down at the very bottom of the code. This is because we haven't closed off all of our classes and functions. So let's do that by adding an extra bracket down at the bottom. The next thing we're going to take a look at is our function name. Our function is named hello from the copied text, but our class is called Hello World 2, so we're going to have to change the function name to Hello World 2. And finally, we're going to have to change the text inside of our main from hello to Hello World 2. We need to make sure that we're calling the Hello World 2 class and not trying to call a class that doesn't exist, the hello class. After making changes, it's always a good idea to recompile your program. And now we can run it, and you can see that everything is working just fine.